Oh baby, we're gonna jump into another game. Let me find this game on the brackets actually. I know one man is named Lego, which don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with some Legos. Here's Lego. Okay, so we're already in round 3 right now. We're witnessing round 3. This is a best of 1. This is gonna be Legos versus, come on. No, 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 no. No, you did it wrong. Legos versus LoLplayer, which is apparently this guy. Just want to double check I'm in the right place. Yeah, I'm in the right place. All right, so we're in round 3 right now. Game number 2 of the entire tournament. This is going to be game number 1 from these people. These people. What do you mean these people? That's racist. No, it's not. It's just true. Whoops. Come on. Come back to me. Come back to me. Thank you. All right, so this is going to be a game on Yansu Ladder Edition. At the top right will be none other than LoLplayer, our Protoss player. Is that what he meant by LoLplayer? It like Protoss, he's Protoss, so it's funny. He's the funny player because he might cheese. Who knows? Anything's possible. At the bottom left is going to be from Vivid Legoz, our red Protoss. Let's look at that APM because we all know that before 3 minutes, the APM can easily decide who is the winner. That's a joke. I hope most of you got that. We're going to get a Forge going down pretty soon. I'm tempted to say that was made on 14. That's a pretty fast Forge, which does give LoLplayer the wiggle room to plop down a cannon behind the mineral line of the natural or the third. I don't think he's going to take that opportunity. I think he was more worried about seeing an early pool with this scout that we're seeing right now going into his opponent's base. Lego's not going to give that early pool as it's nowhere to be seen. He's actually going to get a late pool. What's nice is that LoLplayer sees it and he doesn't technically see it. He does see a pool. He does see the gas though. I think he can safely guess that gas went before pool, and I think he can safely guess that he doesn't have to put that cannon down right away. So we see the gateway first. Is there no sound? Is there no sound? Is there zero sound? I'm hearing no sound. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing no sound. Control N, Shift N, Shift S, Control S. Oh, that just makes the game 10 times better. Maybe, depending on how you look at it. So we'll get the gateway first, we'll get the pylon next, we'll get the cannon as late as possible here. We're seeing a very standard PvZ at this point. Let's get those names up in case I get complete amnesia and forget who's currently playing here. This pesky overlord, I feel like we're going to see him again. This pesky overlord, he's going to keep an eye on the possible third. This overlord needs to make a decision if he wants to poke in on this third or sacrifice himself into the main. And therefore, check for the tech. I think he's going to go for the tech route because ain't no one taking a third in a PvZ. We'll find out the hard way though. Looking at the production tab, we have 8 lings on the way here. Two queens just about to pop out simultaneously. Nothing feels sexier than having those queens pop out simultaneously. There's really no way to describe it. When they pop out simultaneously, everyone wins. When they don't, it feels weird, it feels awkward, but it's probably better. That speed is just about to finish up here as these 8 lings finish up here. This timing looking quite precise here for Legos. And we'll see what kind of pressure he can put down on here if he's going to grab these towers with one ling and move forward with the other lings. Where these lings rallied to, they're still being built here. 14 lings total. That's with the original 8 being accounted for here. For 18 more lings, we're gonna have a speedling. We're gonna have some speedlings running over here, and I imagine we're gonna go for these rocks, power them down, force our Protoss player to at least build some more buildings. Right now, force fields are going to be extremely crucial here. We want to use as little as possible, but at the same time we have nothing queued up on the gateway. We do see the Chrono Boost going down. This Zealot is going to be used for everything that he can be. The force field does go down now. The mothership core is up. Does that building cover all the space once this sentry gets powered down? And it looks like that's not even going to happen. It looks like LoLplayer playing that stupendously so far. However, all the lings get through. The cannon doing maximum damage here. The cannon is doing maximum damage. Not one sentry has gone down. The second sentry looking like it's not going to go down. A final force field. 0 force fields come out here. And that might just be exactly what Legoz wanted here. Because there's nothing to stop. There's nothing to stop this. Okay, there's a lot to stop this. There's a lot to stop this. There's a gateway. There's a pylon to stop this. And this cannon is going to get free range. Legoz is going to be able to take out all of the sentries. But at the same time, if we can just keep rebuilding this wall, we're going to be all right. Poor sentry gets caught on the wrong part of town, but I feel like Legoz right now, committing so much to this Ling attack, is going to be substantially behind. He might actually GG out before this game begins. More and more Lings coming out. There's no end to this man's... I'm going to have to make sure I know which button makes the Zergling. Which we do see some of those guys coming out. Which button makes the Zergling? Which, tell me now. Tell me now. Lego's actually going to let off on the pressure. LoLplayer doing a fantastic job on keeping a wall off. Does lose two early sentries, but he's going to replenish them. This is going to delay his tech back, because sentries aren't cheap. They're 100 gas each. That's a lot of moolah. But with the amount of punch and pie that he wins at the end of this tournament, he's going to be able to get as many sentries as he wants. Double gas is going down. Right now, I wouldn't be surprised to see pro production stopping kind of soon and seeing some kind of 2-base all in here. We do see the +1 on its way, getting chrono boosted here. A little gap with so many force fields in the bank. We're going to feel just fine with having a little gap in our wall at this point in time. At the same time, being so committed to this attack, Legoz look at the saturation on the natural. All that larva went to. Oh, he could move some drones over. All that saturation has gone. Those larvas went to those lings. That was a lot of lings. Oh baby, we've got a move out coming out here. Let's look at how many gateways we have, though. We see the wall up going down. What that wall up means is that there's no chance of a third expansion going down here. So we got a total of 8 gates moving on forward here. Some beautiful hallucinated Phoenix gonna go and check out both of these expansions. Now, I love that Legoz walled this off, and he walled them off with evolution chambers, which is kind of funny, but also a bit of a desperation move here. Will it be enough? What do we have? What do we have? Right now, we spent all that lava on resaturating our drone line. That spine went down oh so fast, and suddenly all these drones are stuck. All these lings. Now, we had 28 lings in production just a minute ago, which means about, I'm going to say 14 of those are in the main, 14 of those are in the natural, which is going to make this Zerg army look like piecemeal. As we move on forward here, we're getting a little ping over here. Oh my gosh, we got a Nidus Swarm going on here. I didn't even see the layer being built, but at the same time, LoLplayer, he's got enough money for a recall if he wants to. He could recall a few units and deal with it, but it looks like one Stalker and 2 Warped in Zealots is going to be plenty firepower to power down that Nidus and to power down Legoz's dream to that punch and pie. That's going to be the end of game number 2. We're going to jump into game number 3 in just a minute.